Welcome, family. It's been a beautiful day. Sun's out all day. And yesterday I saw a male hummingbird. I'm so excited. Spring is finally here in Minnesota. Now, I made bread bowls not too long ago. The mac and cheese in a bread bowl. And I had extra bread bowls, so I put those in the freezer. And I took them out and thawed them out last night. And my husband is like, chili in a bread bowl, because he really loves those bread bowls. So I have a feeling I'm gonna be thinking of things to put in bread bowls. So I'm gonna start that, and I'm gonna make the chili. I'm gonna make it pretty thick so that it'll be better for the bread bowl. So I'm going to start the hamburger. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. It was a nice weekend. We had some rain, but not too much, just a little bit. We put out the rain gauge, so we'll be able to find out how much it's really raining. We haven't had any real thunderstorms here yet. We had a little bit of thunder yesterday, and I don't know. That's hard on my dog. My baby girl, she just gets really upset over it. Takes her a long time to get over it, and we have to give her CBD oil. But she also has panic attacks over the, we live next to a, what do you call it? It's like a military camp where they practice. So they boom a lot, shooting off whatever they shoot off, and she thinks that's thunder. So they did that like all day yesterday. All right, I thought it'd be easier if I put my microphone on. So, yeah, I'm getting kind of excited because I got a week vacation coming up here at the end of the month. It'd be nice to be able to just get some stuff done outside. I've got some planting to do. I'm not going to plant much this year. I'm going to plant my cucumbers, which I love cucumbers. I actually plant them on my trellis, and they climb the trellis. They get, they grow really long and thin, but they're just so delicious. Because I eat a lot of cucumbers just for snacks. And I'll probably plant just a couple tomato plants. I don't can anymore. Years ago when the kids were around, I used to can every year. A lot of tomato sauces and apple pie filling. I canned that a lot. Salsa. Back when I had a garden, when there was more of it. It's just me and my husband most of the time here now, so I just, when the kids all moved away, so that happens. Okay, now while that's going, I'm just going to cut up some onion. But yeah, and I've got some scarlet runner beans that I plant every year. So I'm going to plant those. The hummingbirds love that. And I ordered some of those fake hornet's nests because, I don't know, we used to have trouble with hornets and wasps. And I'm tired of spraying them. I don't want to kill them, but I I really can't be around. I can't get stung by bees, so. But I want them to come and pollinate, but I don't want them living here. And last year, I don't know. Last year seemed to be pretty bad for the bees being around here. They really like, 'cause I have a lot of flowers. A lot of flowers. I have a lot of perennials that come up every year. And they multiply, so every year it's more and more and more. My backyard toward the end of July and August is just beautiful. It's just like a park with all the flowers. And that was all because of my girlfriend. Years ago, she'd bring me some of her multiplication and share in her blessings of her flowers. And so I don't think I didn't buy really anything for plants. My husband bought me some tulips, but we soon found out that we have too many deer around, so they ate them all. Okay, that is done. And this is pretty good hamburger. It doesn't have much for grease in it. I buy my hamburger at Costco, and I don't know. I've just had good luck with the Costco hamburger. I'm just going to sop up some of the oils here. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to planting. I'll get a couple hanging baskets. Last year I had a beautiful, beautiful flower that I liked, that I had gotten, and I didn't want it to die of the winter, so I brought it in the house. So it's been growing here in the house. And I can put that back out. So have beautiful pink flowers. I am going to just give these a little bit of a saute with the hamburger here. Just for a few minutes, just to get... Gotta wash my hands again. I should be wearing gloves because I have this thing where I don't like to have my hands dirty. I don't know if that's OCD or not, but I'm constantly washing my hands. I have just a packet of chili seasoning mix here. And over here is my pan. Now I'm going to bring you closer to me so you can see what I'm doing. There you go. See, and I've got my hamburger and my onions going here. I'm just going to add this chili seasoning mix to my hamburger here. Just give that a quick stir. This is just going to kind of cook all day here. I'm going to just turn this off because it's all going to cook in this pan anyway. Okay. I'm going to dump all this in here. Okay, I just got some tomato juice here. I'm going to open this. I'm not going to put much in there. I used to have a can opener, but I cannot find it. Just open it that far. I also got a can of diced tomatoes. Oh, this is noisy. Okay. Now, I got my chili beans. I'm going to add those. And I'll find out how many cans I want, because I don't want to make too much. So, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, and the road construction is starting, isn't it? Yeah, that's the season. It is the season, right? It's good though. Our road needed some patches out here, which we got. Okay. And like I said, I want this thick. This will be good in a bowl with some cheese on top. Yummy, yummy, right? Okay, I'm going to put the tomatoes in. Oh, that looks good. It looks good already. Okay. I'm just going to start cooking that and add the tomato juice as I go. And the leftover, I can probably I can put it in the freezer if I don't drink it all. Because I like it. All right, that looks good right there. That looks delicious. Yep, thick. I'm also going to add some I'm going to put just a little bit of brown sugar in there. I just put like a big heaping tablespoon. That helps neutralize the acid. Okay. Just gonna let this simmer for a while. Okay. I just wanted to show you, this was my grandmother's toaster. And I had the cord, I still have the cord somewhere, and it was coated with a cloth, really scary cloth cord. But yeah, she used to make me toast out of this. Yep, I love it. This was a popcorn maker that she always made me popcorn out of, because I thought it was fun. It had coils, see? That's something. I thought that was fun. Alright, I'm going to prepare these bowls here. I'm just going to cut the top off a little bit. And I am going to leave the breadcrumbs here for all the birdies outside. Alright, dig it out just a little bit here, just about ½ an inch. This is kind of nice. To have it in a bread bowl. I like bread with my chili. I also like it with crackers and Fritos. I really do like Fritos with chili, but I am trying to eliminate some of those snacky things. Yesterday I had a really yummy, I had my kale salad with romaine and cucumbers and onions. I had it in a tortilla wrap. And then instead of putting dressing and stuff on it, I put a little bit of low-fat cottage cheese in it with some garlic powder. It was just delicious. It just, I don't know, it just made it. My body can tolerate cottage cheese a lot better than it can milk, so that's a good thing to get my calcium through cottage cheese. When I was a little girl, my grandma would give me cottage cheese, and she'd mix cold cottage cheese with cold pork and beans, and she'd mix it all together. And I just loved it. I know that sounds terrible, and it really doesn't look appetizing, but I don't know. It just, for me, it was delicious. Not a lot of people can eat that, but I don't mean my grandma did. All right, these birdies are going to get a lot of. And I'm not going to do the other third one because I don't want to. We're just going to have 2 bowls for supper. Get these crumbs out to my birdies. Now what I'm going to do here is, I got to grab my cheese. Yep. I want to try and make a barrier so that the chili doesn't soak in too bad. These could have been in bigger bowls, but that's just fine. I'm going to put cheese in the bottom of the bowl, and then right before I add the chili, well, the chili will probably melt it anyway. But that way, there'll be like a barrier on the bottom. Okay. Yeah, these, the bowls should have been like this big, you know, really tall. But this'll do. You know, it's okay to eat the mistakes because it tastes just as good. And we don't like to throw away mistakes here because you can find something to do with them. All right, we'll check back on the chili in a little bit here. Okay. This is coming along really well. It's looking really good and nice and thick like I had it, like I like it. And I did let it cook a little, let it simmer a little bit without the lid on. I'm letting the steam escape. So I'm just setting it on there. And I have it on warm because I just kind of want to let it simmer. And when my crock pot is on warm, it still simmers. I put the bread bowl in the microwave for just about 30 seconds with some cheese on the bottom, melted some cheese. And now I am going to add some chili to it. Looks so delicious. Put some little bit of cheese on top of it. Look at there. Look at how yummy that looks. Thanks for joining me today for chili in a bread bowl. I had leftover bread bowls, so had to do it. Love chili, even though it's nice and warm out, chili's still good. Thanks for subscribing and being part of my family. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and giving me a chance. And we're just learning to cook here. Some new, some old, some redoing recipes. That's all the fun of cooking. And we'll see you next time for something different and something fun. Remember, stay busy and serve others. Bye for now.